Hello, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing stood here with a camera on my shoulder. Well, I'm going to show you first of all some behind the scenes of what goes on at an event. So you'll see people wondering about doing stuff. You'll also see me wondering about with a camera on my shoulder looking like a bit of a plonker, but don't worry because I'm in my best Victorians right now, so hold tight, get on your sleigh, and let's go for a ride. Here we are on the fairgrounds at Bellisseria. It's about 3 hours before the event is due to start, and we've got plenty of people from the community staff who are currently here setting up to get ready for the party later on tonight. Now, these events are completely community driven, and so everything here is done by members of the community and builders of the community, and they're putting together all the furniture and the decoration, the house and everything you see around you. Now, Anvyre here has been putting out these meals for the Christmas meals. We've got North over here, who is actually in the gallery. Now, those of you that have been a part of Bellisseria community and already were aware, there was a snow day photograph project where basically Anvyre asked everybody to send in a black and white photograph. Well, here they all are. They all appear on the walls in here. No doubt there's one of me in here somewhere. And they're being showcased inside this house. So they're being put out at the minute. North's been doing that. Also, as you can see here, some decorations are up and out, and they're organising them all to decorate the house. Now, I believe Ginger's outside also decorating, so I'm going to have a wander out there and see what she's doing. Okay, here we are outside the house, and as you can see, Ginger is here doing the outside decoration. There's a big reef up at the top, and there'll probably be other things that you'll see appearing as we go through this. I'll probably edit it all up so you don't have to watch all the different bits and pieces being built, but you'll certainly see most of it. You can see at the back there that Santa is in his rightful place, and there are lots of other things which may or may not be moving around on the screen. Now, we'll take a wander round and you can see what it's like right at the beginning here. Now, a lot of work's already been done before I got here. And in honesty, as this is kind of a behind the scenes, I only really found out I was doing it about 10 minutes ago. But it's all good because I wanted to do it anyway, and I just didn't realise what time it was or what day it was. But that's not unusual for me, so that's fine. Anyway, let's make our way across the fairground and I'll show you what's going on the other side. Now then, I've gone wandering into the trees and here I find a very drunken snowman, it would appear. You never know what you're going to find here. But I do believe this particular drunken snowman is actually probably doing some kind of tree laying or some other kind of work here. Or maybe they're just drinking the booze. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, here is... I don't know if you'll see the drunken snowman later. I have no idea. But here's a behind the scenes. You see, now you know who puts all this stuff together, don't you? It's very merry people. Okay, so here we find ourselves at a small ice skating rink. And as you can see, there's a rezzer here, which allows me to choose what, I can't think what you call it. It's like a dinghy thing, isn't it? The ring you put around your waist. Now, what shall we have a go on? Shall we give Chad a go, Drew a go, or Troy a go? What we got? Bear, unicorn. Well, there was some talk about flamingos earlier in the week, and I can't even remember why, but I'm going for the flamingo. Here we go. Give it a second. My goodness, if you're watching in the background, we've got some interesting animals here. Okay, come on, Troy, where are you? There he is. Right, let's hop on. Oh dear, this is probably going to go badly, by the way. Hopefully, let's have a look. Use your arrow keys, by the way, on these things. Hey, look at that. You see, and you can skate around. Whoa! He'll be wearing pink flamingos when he comes. Anyway, that's probably way enough of that already. But you won't be watching this until after the event, so I hope when you've been here, you've played plenty on these and that you've had good time with them. Because I could spend all day on here, but really there's things to do. So, hang on, a little bit more. That's never going to hurt anyone, right? Okay, I'm going to crash. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Here, we seem to have found some antelopes. And a little kind of housey thing, which I'm not entirely sure what that is either. Shall we go in and have a look? I think we should. And here we have, of course, the man of the show. It's Santa Claus. Yeah, it's a little Santa's grotto, I think. So, of course, people can come and probably sit on his lap and ask for all the wonderful things, assuming they've been good. And I'm assuming that most of you who are from Belly are good, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. But anyway, here's your Santa's grotto. Again, no one's here yet because it's early days. We're all setting up. But if you have a go on the Santa's grotto, here he is. There are many people who help volunteer in the events here in Second Life, not only the community members, but also members of the mole team. Now, you've probably seen plenty of my other mole videos, and this is Missy Mole here, who hasn't been in one yet. Well, she's in this one now. She's helping to arrange rezzing rights and things like that on public areas like the fairground. So she'll be here to oversee and make sure everything's okay and provide people with help with the rezzing and all of the community building that goes on here. And she's looking rather wintry, and look, she's even got a Rudolph on a jumper. Here we have the sledging ride. Just click on it, get yourself a sledge, and you can go sleighing over here. Look, let's just cam over there. Look, see that big arena there? You can all go skating around in there, but also if you go through the start here, you've got a start and stop, so you can race yourself all the way around. And if you look over there, we'll just cam over that way too, you can see there's some beautiful chairs and a little fire as well. And we've got a Christmas tree, which is also over in the middle. And we're going to go over and have a closer look at that right now. Here we have a group of the community builders, and they're helping to build the Christmas tree in the middle of the arena right now and putting all the presents out. As you can see there, presents are sliding around. Hopefully no one's pinching any of the presents or stealing the chocolates, which I know is a real problem. And Missy Mole's on the other side, but who knows who likes cookies here, so you've got to be really careful. So there's just a real responsibility when you're building these things. And of course, as the camera guy, I can take responsibility for all cookies and coffee. That's absolutely great. I'm happy to look after all of it for you. It's no problem. So as you can see right now, we've got snow falling from the sky, and North, who stood in front of me, is actually scripting and arranging this and moving it around to see if he can get the snowfall the way he wants it to be. You might see things moving around in the way of snow. Watch closely. Here we come to the stage area where all of the artists will play today. As you can see on the board, we've got a schedule going from 12 o'clock right the way through till 6 with DJs and live acts as well. And there's also a very nice white lion wandering around there on the left. So you never know what you're going to see at one of these events. But again, this is something else that's been put out, and this is nice to see before everyone's here, because I imagine it's going to be really crowded later on, which you will see in the later videos. But if we swing to the left a little, you might see some people building some stuff. Now I spot somebody over there and someone there. If we just zoom in, look, they're putting out decorations like little Christmas trees, see, with the lights on them. There you go. I wonder if I just spin around there a bit. There you go, and you can see what's happening there. A lot of this stuff goes on for many hours before an event. So if you've ever been to an event and you've just turned up there and you just think, wow, well, this stuff is here, there's a lot of people who spend a lot of time putting a lot of work in many hours before to make sure that everything's just right for when you get here. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of hard work, and at the end of it I'm sure everyone will pass out for a few days, but hopefully you'll all enjoy it as much as the people enjoyed putting it on. So as you can see, we're feeling all the snow all the time, and I'm going to wrap up at this point and we'll see you later on.